Slightly Biased Podcast.
Hello and welcome to episode 40 of the world famous Slightly Biased Podcast. I'm Vinny, and today I'm joined by Dave, an African-American single father of two, to talk about his struggles in the world. How are you, Dave?
Yo.
And Joel's here as well again. Best dad in the world. Give him the dad award. How you doing, Joel?
I actually got second place this year.
Who got first?
I don't know.
It was me.
Dave, that's true. How are you, Dave?
I've been better. Yourself?
You're not actually African-American, though. You're Caucasian. So everyone knows that at home.
But I identify as.
And he has glasses.
I identify as a black American.
He's pretty white. Like,
How white do you think he is? What do you say he is?
I want to say like from
On a scale of black to white.
from black. I always say vanilla. Like really.
He loves the Beatles.
Yeah.
I think that's a good pretty good descriptor.
There are no black men that like the Beatles.
When I picture a Beatles fan, I'm picturing you.
I mean, when I look at him, I see Mayo.
Oh shit, Kane's Mayo though. Kane's.
Canes.
gotta be
That,
Canes.
that's a good kind.
You want to dive into some Mayo talk? We can.
Well, yeah. Like, I know when we go to Market Basket every Monday, you have to get that.
I do.
Why?
Well, let's be honest. Cane's does taste better than store brand or Hellman's.
It all tastes the same.
Because your taste buds are broken then. Because
Well,
there's
what-
definitely
yeah.
a difference in taste.
I don't know.
Even go acknowledge that there is a difference.
There, I don't know. I really.
He then decided he didn't like it.
I just put ketchup on it, and then it tastes the same.
Well, that's not mayo then. That's
ketchup.
ketchup.
I tend to put ketchup on a lot of things.
Do you put ketchup on hot dogs?
Oh yeah,
You're
I put-
un-American.
I put mayo.
That is
I
unacceptable.
put mayo
Even
and
Obama.
ketchup.
Even Obama says that ketchup on a hot dog is un-American.
You
true.
know
It's
they
true.
came out with that mix, like it comes already mixed,
What mix?
mayo and ketchup.
No, I never heard of that.
Yeah,
That
That's
sounds
pretty
that sounds illegal in the U.S.
And completely disgusting.
I don't think I could ever consume that kind of crap.
What do you like on your burger?
Let me look it up.
Hold on, we're gonna pause the
All right,
program now.
all right, everybody watch.
Yeah, Joel is using his cellular device to look up something on Google, I'm guessing.
Let me see what is.
I've never heard of ketchup and mayo.
Now, Vincent,
Oh, right here.
I have a question. What is the point of your having a mic stand if
this
you're
thing
going to hold the mic?
this thing sucks. I hate this mic stand. I usually
Oh.
use a different one when I hit at home.
Gotcha.
So it's called Haynes mayo shop. You wanna read
Yeah,
that?
why don't we have someone who can understand English and
Uh,
read English read this?
Heinz mayo chip. So ketchup or mayo chip. It's an actual product. I've never heard of it.
Yeah. Oh no, I'd
It's-
heard of it.
It looks disgusting. It's like awesome sauce. That's usually what the kids call it, I think, when they mix ketchup and mayo.
Well, see, on a burger, I'd put mustard, ketchup, and mayo.
But what kind of mayo is this? I understand it's Heinz ketchup, but does Heinz make mayonnaise as well?
That's a very good
I've never
question.
heard of-
I don't believe so.
Like, that sounds pretty sketchy.
I'm just saying.
And Cane's is a New England
the-
thing, so probably not.
the products out there, if you want to get it.
No, I'm not going to want to buy that. It's not on my Amazon wish list. I don't want it for Christmas. I don't want it for Hanukkah. I don't
Well,
want it for MLK Day. I don't want it.
When my wife's grandmother moved to Florida, they had to start shipping Cane's mayonnaise to Florida.
Humble brag. Get a wife?
We're flex, but
Jeez.
okay.
Yeah, come on.
There's two of us that have
Oh, my God.
wives here. I didn't know you're old enough to know Topanga, huh?
Boy Meets World?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I watched the series finale on ABC.
Sorry, we're talking white boy over here.
Yeah.
I understand.
So,
I
anyways,
understand.
how's Family Matters going?
family?
Have you watched Fuller House yet?
That I watch. I grew up watching a little bit.
Yeah,
of
but have
that.
you watched Fuller House yet?
Not the new one, no.
Yeah.
No.
It's in 4K on Netflix though.
I don't know. I like the old one.
Perfect. It's just I want to see it in 4K. It's Fuller House.
Well,
So you
nothing
got
like Bob Saget in 4K.
you got a new 4K TV. You're
Yes, so
using it
Yes, everything has to be 4K now.
now. You're a 4K guy.
I am.
So Florida, Dave.
This is going to be a really boring one. You realize this?
That's okay.
Okay. All right.
So let's talk a little bit about beer. You
He's
know
talking
how-
about Florida. I want to hear the Florida
Oh,
story about his wife's grandmother.
Okay, go ahead.
She's dead.
Oh,
She's single?
She's dead.
So she doesn't talk much. That's pretty good.
Or move. Starfish.
Perfect.
Okay, anyway, about beer.
Yeah, so anyways, we're having today's episode is called Beers with Dave. That's Dave. He brought in some beers today. Single cut beer. I don't know. What brand is this?
What brand is it? I think Single Cut is the
Mastery
brand.
Knows
Yeah, it's
No Shortcut.
Yeah, it's Single Cut Beersmiths.
What's the name of the beer, though?
Softly spoken magic spells.
Where is this brewed?
New York? Yes.
Nice,
Yep.
nice.
This is a New
Tastes
York
like beer. Tastes like a good beer. Doesn't taste like, picturing, a Coors Light at home.
Yeah, I said it kind of tastes like Sam Adams 76, but stronger, like the stronger.
Sam Adams 76 is like
taste.
70 IBU. This is 131.
What's an
This
IBU,
is-
Dave?
International Bitterness Unit.
Wow. It's a little higher. It means more bitter in it.
It's
Yeah.
actually the highest IBU beer I've ever
Really?
consumed. Mm-hmm.
Probably me, too.
Previous to that, it was 110. And that was 6 Point Resin. Are you a fan of 6 Point Resin?
What is that? I don't know anything about beer. I just
So
drink it.
six-
I just
yeah.
swallow it.
6 Point Brewery.
That's what you do.
I can't remember where 6 Point Brewery is. I think it's a California brewery.
This is
And,
going down way too smooth.
That's what's scary about it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
1 minute you're drinking.
Smell the aromas. Appreciate the color.
Yep.
So when I was probably about 22, I went through a phase where I'd only drink like Long Island iced teas. That was like the phase for like 6 months.
Mhm.
And then I switched to, like more alcoholic liquor. But now I'm getting older. I don't want that anymore. I don't want liquor anymore.
22.
I just want beer.
Coincidentally, 22 is the only age I ever drank on a Long Island iced tea, and it will be the last.
Fun fact, no tea in there. Learn
I,
that too.
I actually had a few of them last Friday. We went to see.
In Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Then you didn't have a real one.
Well,
It's
that's what it was called. Okay.
just not a fan
Seriously
of
though,
them.
look up Long Island iced tea, and there's actually a rule in Massachusetts where you can only put, is it 4
I
or
don't
5 liquors apparently?
This
I'm shit you not. There's actually a rule.
This was
requirement.
at a Spanish club. They don't.
No,
I
they might
don't
not
think
follow the
They
rules.
don't follow that,
Yeah.
and it was pretty strong. Okay.
Deport the fuckers.
Was there any ice? Was there any ice in your drink?
It's gonna be pretty hard to do.
So anyway, seriously, look up a Long Island iced tea. Look up how many different liquors are in an actual Long
Use
Island
your
iced tea.
stupid iPhone. Okay, it's right there.
Why? You got a kid phone. It's easy to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
No,
you,
that- that's
you
the-
know,
that's
that
the
makes no
iPhone.
sense. That's
It's a
for
joke.
the
It's
iPhone.
a joke.
You're a joke.
I'm gonna edit that out so it's reversals. You're a joke.
Okay.
No, you are.
I
But-
know you are.
But
what
man,
am
when
I?
you're younger, you can drink a
So
lot
what
of.
is it you're drinking over there?
God damn it.
You got Pseudo Sue.
Uh,
Pseudo what?
Pseudo Sue. It's a
Pseudo
pale
Sue,
ale.
yeah.
Somebody had them once at their house, and I said, it tastes pretty good. And I bought some,
I
and I
think-
brought them in.
I think the one that you guys have is better.
Oh yeah, I think it is too. It costs more too, though. Like
Yeah.
that's a 4-pack, it's $12.99. I don't know what's a 4-pack for these.
20.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a
in
higher
mass,
quality beer.
but-
The beer that I've been loved lately is the Duvel.
Never heard of it.
It's
Duval.
Duval.
He said it.
Well, wow. That was
Duval.
nice job.
Is he getting-
Duval?
Good job. English.
But I actually don't remember. What is it? Is it a German?
Is,
Duvel?
Bergen Ale?
Bergen ale.
Bergen Ale? Something like that? This is right there.
I've never heard of this beer.
Is it? You've never heard of? Yeah.
You ever had Coors Light? That's pretty good. You ever shotgun a Coors Light in the dark and just cry afterwards, Joel?
No.
You haven't lived.
I'm a man. I don't cry.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Real men shed tears. Okay.
Water just comes out of my
I
mouth.
know. I watched the end of
Eyes.
Stranger Things season 1. That was a little moving.
Did
Was
you get
it?
misty-eyed
I
in season
did.
1?
I did.
But like, so it's like season 1's like that downer ending, but season 2 is a little. I'm just gonna set the mood. It's a little more uplifting with season 2 for the most part. Dave hasn't watched it yet. Don't spoil it. He
I
has
saw
not watched
season
season 2.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've only just.
He has not
started
seen
I
season
saw
2 yet.
season 1. I haven't seen season 2.
Okay.
I don't know
but you're
why.
on the same boat as him.
Currently
Because I
watching.
liked freaking.
It's really
season
good.
1 a lot.
Season 2 is really good, and
So-
season 1 has D&D in it, which is a good call.
So this is what I recall. Duvel is a Belgian beer.
Virgin beer.
Belgian.
Belgian.
Oh, that's what you're trying to say was Belgian.
Belgian. Yeah.
Belgian waffles.
To be
Why-
very specific, it's a Flemish Belgian
Why?
beer.
Why are Sivra? Why do we pronounce Sivra like that? Isn't it
Why do we
Z?
pronounce what?
Zebra.
Sivra shouldn't be
Z.
What word are you trying to
Bra.
say? Zebra.
Zebra. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
Zebra.
yeah. Why is it pronounced like that?
How would it be pronounced?
How else would it be pronounced?
It shouldn't be pronounced like
In Spanish, how would it be pronounced?
Zebra.
Zebra.
Well,
that is
that's
beautiful.
That's actually a good point because
That's
actually
beautiful.
in
Muy
in
bonita.
actual British English, it would be said zebra.
Zebra. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, but we're Americans, so we got to be different.
Okay.
What's
Screw
up?
the British.
Welcome,
there's
to,
a lot of
welcome to the
words that-
fight.
There's a reason why we had to fight for our freedom
Okay.
to say zebra.
I totally agree.
Revolution.
Taxation without representation. Am I right? High five. Good job, guys. Your hands are really wet.
In fact, do you know what they call in England a crosswalk? Is not called a crosswalk. Do you know what it's called?
What is it called?
A zebra crossing.
Wow.
What? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because it's got the stripes and
Mm.
yeah, looks like a zebra or a zebra.
It makes sense.
I respect your privacy, though. Privacy.
Joel, what's an apartment called in England? Steve didn't know this earlier. Do you know what it's called? He was like amazed by it.
I don't know.
I believe he was mocking me, actually.
I don't think he knew what it meant. I don't think he knew what it meant. A flat
He-
was
he-
an apartment.
Yeah, he started giggling like he was like he's flat.
A flat is an apartment?
Yeah, in England, yeah.
Oh.
Steve had no
So
idea.
flat.
It's like I didn't know what hotcakes were. That hotcakes
I don't know
were
how- I don't know how that-
pancakes.
Yeah, because I guess because you cook it like on a griddle or I
Griddle.
guess.
How about a griddle cake? Do you know what a griddle cake is?
No,
No.
it's still a pancake.
Yes.
Yeah, like
How about a flapjack? Do you know what a flapjack is?
that I have heard before. And it's
Still a
also
pancake.
pancake, but to me it was
Pancakes.
pancake and flapjack. But
Well, do you know why? Because International House of Flapjacks just does not have the same ring.
IHOP.
yeah, they're changing their slogan, and
I-
then they change
IHOP,
it
right?
back.
Yeah, IHOP's gone
Yeah.
because nobody wants to go to fucking IHOP for a burger.
I used to go to Denny's for
Mm.
burgers. but
Denny's is fun.
They still have it on the menu.
The burger?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been to an IHOP in a long time.
Yeah.
Just
we don't
found
have
it to
we
be.
don't have a Denny's around here anymore, unfortunately.
They're going away.
They're
man.
going out of business.
I went
Yeah,
to
the one in Salem closed. They tore it down.
It was like
They're
drunk,
shit.
drunk food, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Well, yeah. It's not like it was good.
That's why we
It's
need
just-
Waffle House up here. We need Waffle House.
I
The
had,
best.
I had waffle and chicken for the first time.
You like it?
It was alright.
Is it fried chicken?
Yeah, it was fried
Yeah, yeah.
chicken and some waffles.
I don't know. I can't do syrup and chicken. I don't know.
No, it's kind of like sweet chicken. It's alright. It's not bad.
Do you remember the Lay's chicken and waffles chips?
No.
They had them like a few
I'm
years
sorry, what?
back. Lay's chicken and waffle chips.
That's disgusting.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. They have the chicken and waffle like crackers you can buy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try one of these pseudo sues in a minute.
Yeah,
My,
they're good.
yeah, my softly spoken magic spells is almost gone.
Pseudo Sues. Everyone's on their phone. Oh no!
I think
Dave
that's
must be reading the beer.
I'm waiting for it to change.
Oh, have you tried the
Swipe up, Dave.
Stella beer?
Stella
Stella
Artois.
Artois.
Yeah, the Stella.
Fancy ass beer.
Say
looking
the
shit.
last word. Artois.
Artois.
Oh,
That's
very
nice.
nice,
Oh,
very
that's,
nice.
that's very Spanish.
If it's French thing, I'll pronounce
Yep.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I actually became really into Stella Artois when I was in Belgium for a while.
Yeah, I've been meaning to try those. I'm gonna try it, but pretty soon.
Do you know what a Belgian waffle tastes like in Belgium?
No, because I never been a virgin.
Pretty much the same. Do you know what they call a Belgian waffle?
What?
A waffle.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
Do you know what they
Wow.
call French fries?
I thought you were
in
gonna say
France.
something.
Surrender fries.
White flag. Do you know what they call? Do you know what they call the French fries? In
What are they?
La pomme frite.
La pomme frite.
Pomme frite.
Frite.
Yes.
Very nice.
Do you know what it
very
means?
nice.
No,
Fried potatoes.
fried potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's exciting.
Potatoes are great. Very much a superfood. Make
In-
anything
in-
with
in-
them.
in
Anything.
In Spanish, is papa frita.
That's close.
Yeah.
Muy bonita.
Just like you, Vinny.
Oh shit.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Oui, oui.
We talked about this actually the other day.
Yeah.
Do you know why that means ménage à trois?
I don't know.
I believe you were saying because it's when you're trying to say like talking to multiple people.
Because it's voulez-vous.
Voulez-vous.
So
yeah.
it's you're talking to more than one person.
Yeah.
'cause
Welcome
it's
to
vous.
French talk.
Mm.
Comment ça va, Vinny?
I don't know French at all.
Bien.
Ça va bien?
Treaty of Versailles.
Puis-je aller aux toilettes, s'il vous plaît?
I don't know what anyone's saying right now. I took Spanish for 5 years, okay?
Et vous? Puis-je aller aux
très
toilettes?
bien. What?
Puis-je aller aux toilettes?
I don't know that
May
far.
I use the toilet?
yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
it's,
thank you.
it's right behind you.
Do you know how you say hamburger in French?
It's a movie.
No, but it's real. That really.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. Hamburger. No, that really is what you say, though.
I don't know.
No. They don't
I
have
took
another word?
Spanish from 7th grade to 11th grade.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
remember any of it.
What did they teach?
They
you?
spent a lot of time on breaking down like verbs,
Did-
like past,
Did they say
present tense.
"Donde está la biblioteca"?
That's like, yeah, I know that. I know that.
That's
is.
what every white
No,
person
no, I think it
knows.
was "Donde
I'm taking
está."
Spanish class. I
No,
don't
no,
know
no,
why.
no. I think my phrase
Isn't that
was
the where's the library?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like our phrase, like I remember,
yeah.
our phrase the most was
Bibliothèque is the same.
Like
in
I
French, too.
never heard that sentence growing up in Spanish until I met a white person.
very important.
Because I'm
It's
sure
very
I'm
important.
sure everyone in your hometown spent a lot of time in the library.
There was a library, but like that's not like something you don't say it. You don't ask that because I mean they already know where it is. So
Can
it's
you
not
believe
like,
that every town around here still has a library?
The libraries
Oh
are
yeah,
great.
you
so
could
kidding me?
you could like get library cards and
I am.
everything.
I'm surprised more millennials don't use libraries.
Well,
I'm really surprised.
I know that. I mean, they use everything else old, but at this
Yeah, I
point,
know. Like hipsters, like you should be in the library.
That's why my little side business thing.
Yeah,
Su-
with your
Super
low
8.
quality photos.
Yes,
Yeah.
my low quality.
Who would? I mean, who would want that? Millennials want low quality photos taken of their weddings.
They want Super 8 home movies. They want
yeah,
film photos.
Yeah.
But yeah, but tell me why. I don't understand why.
for libraries.
Yeah. Why
Okay, so
libraries?
like a lot of millennials now are on smartphones. A lot of like larger public libraries, you can access ebooks from an app on your phone. Just check them out and you read them on your phone. You don't have to buy anything, and you can read them on your Kindle.
Yeah, but why do you have to go to the library?
You don't. You just sign up. You sign up for the card.
Okay. I know. Okay, I understand that.
I know what you're
I'm
getting
saying
at now, but
physically the building. Like, why do they
They
still
go
exist?
and they sit there and it makes them feel hipster.
the millennials do.
Yes.
I've
people
never
go there
seen-
to use
like,
computers and stuff. I've been in there once in Cambridge, one of the branches.
Like I remember having to go to a library because I needed to research something, and I literally would go in and I'd use the card catalog and find books and go then and read certain things and take notes. And I'm old.
Me too. I remember doing that when I was younger, like 6th, 7th grade. Then it changed. We
Yeah,
just stopped going to libraries.
And
12th grade for me. Yeah.
My high school library
Once
was
I
so
got to
small.
college.
It was so small in high school. It was crazy.
I would just use the internet.
I remember how exciting it was when my my high school actually had Nexus Lexus. Do you remember that?
no,
So it
never
still
heard of
exists.
that. I've never even heard of that.
It still exists. It's a online. It was one of the first online encyclopedias.
Mm.
And it was LexisNexis was a database with all this information in it, and they made it publicly available on the internet. But not publicly available. You had to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you still do. Nexus Lexis.
It's like a database now.
It's a big
Yeah.
online.
Usually
It's
pay
kind of
for it.
like
'Cause,
Wikipedia, but like with-
Everything's professionally cited.
right. Exactly. It's
yeah.
Wikipedia without the question mark of whether or not it's really
Because
true or not.
even in college, we had to use like a database because they don't trust the sources on the internet. I was like, okay, all right, whatever.
Well, even still, even with books, we had to have multiple references for most
God, I hate
things,
that
most
citing that
quote
shit.
facts.
Just believe me, trust me.
Well, that's the thing now. Everybody questions everything. Like, how do you know? Do you know yourself? Have you tried it yourself? That's how the whole flat Earth thing is going on. Like,
They only question everything if it goes against the norm
yeah,
or the old norm.
it's like at one point you have to trust somebody, or
Yeah.
either you go test it yourself, and if you test it yourself, fine, or go learn, take some classes, or do the experiment yourself. But don't start questioning everything, and that's all you do. You question.
You can
You don't go any
you
further.
can question it and test it all you want as long as your result comes out to agree with
Be
the
different,
mainstream.
or, yeah.
No, agrees with the mainstream.
Or if agrees with the mainstream, then you're wrong because
No, are you kidding me right now?
that's no. That's their mentality. It
Whose
has to be
mentality?
something different, like flat Earth or anybody that questions everything.
Nobody really believes the flat Earth people.
A lot
That
of
basketball
people
player
do.
does.
Anybody
A
else?
lot of people do.
Dummies.
I mean, there's enough people,
They
but I mean,
they have conference and places where they go and you buy merchandise.
The people who
and-
run it are smart because they take advantage of the people and make money off of it.
yeah.
That's all they do.
it's true.
I don't know who believes it. It gets stupid as shit, but
Oh, there was that guy that used the steam rocket.
he made a lot of money off that, I bet.
He he recorded the video and
Yeah.
everything. Everybody was watching. I guess he miscalculated the how fast he was coming back down and when to do the parachute, because when he landed, he hit he hit the ground so hard he kind of hurt his back.
Darwin.
And that's one of the things they don't believe on gravity. There's no gravity, so
Yeah, of course.
and the guy ended up hitting the freaking.
And he found out it was a bitch, didn't
Oh
he?
yeah, when they were taking him out, he was like, "Ow, ow, ow, ow! I think my back is broken." I showed that to a friend. He couldn't. He almost died laughing. It's just stupid people out there.
Are you gonna see the new Mary Poppins movie?
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know how you could be that smart where you could get a rocket to shoot, have a parachute system, and all that stuff.
That doesn't take
and
smarts.
then
That takes
you're
money.
Freaking stupid. Yeah, but I mean,
It's called book smart.
Yeah.
So like mathematically and science,
Yeah.
whatever, but no common sense.
No common sense. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. You okay? You
Yeah. This 131 IBUs is starting to come back up.
Well, time for a break. We're going to put on our latest sponsor from the program. I'll be right back.
I'm more alive than ever before. I've been to my Commodore 64. My friends are knocking down my door to get into my Commodore 64.
It's mind-boggling. Commodore 64 lets you play hundreds more games than any video machine, plus draw, program, even do music.
I'm more alive than ever before. And my friends are knocking down my door. 'Cause now we're into so much more. We're into our Commodore 64.
2, 1. And we're back. Dave got another beer. He almost died finishing the last one. It's okay. The paramedic said it'd be okay for him to continue recording. So thanks for staying me in on, Dave. Joel's here looking at a new video on Facebook. Is it Facebook?
No, we'll see.
On Instagram.
I don't know, Chris.
Well, I'll edit that part out. Ben Franklin over there
Sorry.
decided he needs help in a distant town. Nobody will understand that except people who work for a certain company. Joel, how are you doing right now?
Let me ask you something.
Sorry.
Oh my God,
I don't
hold
know
on.
if
Let's see.
Steve-
Hold on. Well, what is it? what did you
Look,
ask me?
How do you
look
feel
into
about?
he is looking into his
How
eyes.
do you feel about Steve leaving?
Do you want to tell us on the air? So, okay, guys. All right, here we go. Producer Steve for the program. We work together. That's about it. That's as far as it goes. He's gotten a new job somewhere else. Good for Steve. I'm
Good
gonna
for him.
I'm gonna miss him. You know.
Is he still going to be the producer?
No, he hasn't edited an episode in months. But he is henceforth always known as Producer Steve.
Yeah. has he been in the podcast?
He's been in an unreleased episode.
Yeah.
There was an episode recorded last holiday season
Yeah.
at this very table that has
Some-
not been released due to some
Okay,
issues.
yeah.
Someday when we're all famous, you'll need to request the release of that one.
What is like? How come he never been on an episode?
When
besides
Joel
that
is
one?
president.
You want to know why? Do you want to know the real reason why? By
Why?
checking your watch. I'm nervous. By checking your watch.
Just an email.
So the reason is geographically, he is not located anywhere near where we record.
Yeah.
And he is a father of 2 smallish children, so it's kind of hard to get some free time.
Yep.
Yourself being a father, you may not understand this, and you're a father as well of 2. Each of you guys, everyone here has 2 kids. Okay.
That's like the magical number.
Yeah, 2.
Two.
Kyle's
Yeah.
3.
Yep.
Yeah. Everyone has 2 kids. That's,
Well,
the number.
magic number.
Do you
Anything
know
more
that
than that is just way too
most
many.
millennials are having less than the 1.8 kids they should have to keep the population growing?
That's good.
Yeah, I
population
think it is
should
good
be
too.
growing.
Well, that's why we
anymore.
need. That's why we should.
But you guys all beat the averages. You're above average.
You should all have
with
to have
kids.
a license.
Just like my penis.
I'm gonna put a laugh in there. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll put a laugh in there. I don't know my laugh.
That's why we need a license to have children.
a
Yeah.
license to have children.
Yes.
You need to pass some
kinda-
sort of test.
What
You
kind
need
of
to pass a
driving
test.
test is that?
Yeah.
You need to pass the test.
What will be
This
on
is-
this? What will be on this test?
I
English.
usually.
Sorry,
usually-
Joel.
Hey.
Joel came to this country at age 12,
Yeah.
having no English, and look at him now.
Yeah.
He literally is the fucking American dream. 2 kids, wife, home.
You know why? Because Joel works his ass off.
See, that's what it is. The American dream requires work.
If you work your ass off, there you go.
And he can't
anyways,
poop.
my point was going to be that when
See,
Dave
just got
raises,
that.
when Dave got raises, anyways, that I don't know if you look at the news,
Never heard of it. What is it?
Fake news.
But every now and then you see a story of like a little kid going through something fucking horrible, and it's two people that
Like getting tear gas in the face.
no, like
There was one child.
there was
I'm sure it's
one
more
kid that they didn't change his diaper for like weeks. He died because of that.
What?
Yeah,
for
it's-
weeks.
I wish
Wouldn't it-
Kyle was
but
here. We were looking.
Wouldn't
into the
diapers
story.
just fall off though?
No,
At a
no,
certain-
they
I-
had
I-
them
no, it would-
hanging
yeah, it
on
would be-
this
it would be like-
thing.
It would be like
What are-
plastered paste.
What are diapers like, guys? I've never changed a diaper in my life. What do I have to look forward to?
disgusting?
Are you still changing diapers, Dave?
Thankfully not. No.
Some really bad
Are you?
surprises in there.
Are you
sometimes.
changing diapers?
Yeah, I'm still
Fun
almost
surprise?
there. I'm almost out of there.
You know,
almost.
Fun surprises.
You know when a certain individual uses the restroom and totally smokes it out?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way worse than
I can't
that.
wait. I can't
Yeah.
wait. I love
Anyways,
poop.
Is there something you're not telling us?
I love poop. But like, I'm gonna have kids one day.
Oh, okay.
But, like, I
thought
can't-
Maybe I was missing something
Oh,
here.
I've
How
never
many-
changed a diaper in my life, so I don't know.
How many kids are you gonna have?
I'm thinking 4 and 4.
Do you want to go to my house and practice? Give you some training.
I've
You
seen
might change your mind.
I've seen what you eat here, so I can't imagine it being any different at home. So no,
His food is fantastic.
I
What
don't
are you
want
talking
spicy poop.
about? Oh my god. What are
But-
what are their names going to be? What like?
If I
at
had a
least one,
name,
one boy and one girl. Well, one boy and one girl name you have to have. I mean, you can have more than one boy and one girl, but
so I like the name Addison.
okay.
I'm a
For the
fan of the
girl?
name
For the
Addison.
girl?
No, for a boy.
And why is that?
I just like the name. I don't know. I just like it. I don't really have like names. Don't have much meaning to me. I don't know. Like some people have meaning.
Were you a private practice person?
What?
Never mind.
Oh, Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Addison.
There you
See,
go.
you got it. Yeah.
I don't know about a boy's name. I don't know.
You don't know about a boy's name?
I don't know. I just don't want a boy. I just want girls.
Don't do junior.
No.
Do
I'm
not do
not
it.
a fan of my name, so I wouldn't do
Don't
that.
do it.
Junior.
Benny,
Vinny-
Benny Jr.
Next thing you know, you get three of them. You're like, if someone says Vinny, and all three of you go, what?
Achilles.
Vinny, which
That's a Mad Men
one?
reference. I don't know about a boy. I don't know.
Caesar.
That's a good name.
Salad.
Romaine.
Hey, you can't say that right now.
Oliver.
That's why I said it. I mean, you have Parker. Parker's a good. I like that for a boy's. That's a good boy's name.
Thank you, sir.
Yours is a Spanish name.
It's kind of Italian.
Oh, I thought they were Spanish.
They're Spanish, but the name, like my name's supposed to be French.
But how
I
did you
guess.
how did you land on those names?
Joel, yeah.
We
Baby books.
No, we started looking through names and we liked that one.
What about you?
I thought it was because
This-
of the clothing
this-
line. It was
No, it had nothing to do with that. And the second one was a fight. Like,
A fight?
yeah,
Did-
we
like,
ended
really?
up.
Honest question.
We ended up with that name.
Did you
which-
lose the fight?
No, I didn't budge. So we ended up with that name, which we both kind of didn't like. We're too crazy about it, but we didn't mind because we knew that both of us were losing.
So you just like sunk the ship?
So yeah, I fucking dynamite that shit.
My son's name was actually because we were waiting, because people were out in the lobby waiting. He was born,
Yeah.
and we had a couple of different names, and we were just like, and
Nice.
people literally were waiting. Like, we would not leave the room until we had a name to go
Yeah.
out and say, okay,
So
blank was born.
somebody say, "Hey, Dave, did you park the car?" And then, "Oh, Parker, right?"
Paca.
Yeah,
Paca.
Parker.
What's your kids' names, Joel? People are gonna want to know because you're gonna be teasing them this much.
My oldest is Armani.
Armando. I call him Armando.
I
That's
don't know.
but we're close, so.
Armani.
Armani.
Armani. Armani. That's not good, right?
Okay.
Armani.
And the other one is Marco.
Wow.
Polo.
And I call him Marcos because it piss off my girl because that's
Oh, really?
the actual name I wanted, Marcos.
See, if she
And
came in,
she freaking put a fast one on me. I don't know and didn't put the S on it. Yeah,
I would.
see, I
keep her.
thought my daughter's name, Ashlyn, should have two N's at the end
yeah.
because it's Ash. Lynn.
Lynn. Yep.
Ashlyn.
And your
I
wife
lost.
only.
I lost.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because it was 1-1, and she's the tiebreaker. So
Yeah. Well,
I lost.
Women, am I right?
My girl was just bitter that she couldn't get, and she wanted Sebastian, and there was no
Sebastian?
way. Yeah, there was
No.
no way in hell that
You
I was,
won that
Under
fight.
the
That was
sea.
good.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
good.
there was
Under the
no way.
sea.
Yeah. oh, I want Sebastian. I'm like, no, I'm not putting my kid through that. What's your name? Sebastian. Yeah.
Sebastian?
My uncle. I'm not sure. You can edit this out if you need to. My uncle's last name
I'm not going to.
is McDonald,
Yeah.
and he was that close. That close.
To be Ronald.
Ronald.
Oh, God.
His name is not Ronald, but he was that close to being Ronald because he didn't exist yet. And can you imagine?
So they-
Because
so
that same year is when
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald
So
came
they
out.
picked Happy Meal instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Meal.
This is a happy,
Ba-dum,
this is a
bum,
happy
bum,
meal in a
bum.
can right here.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pseudo Sue's pretty good.
Yeah, Pseudo Sue.
So-
So we talked about the other one. So this is Toppling Goliath Brewing Company.
Yep.
Pseudo Sue Pale Ale. And it is based out of where?
I think is this one Ohio? I don't know.
Looking, Iowa.
Iowa. I was close. I was close.
Iowa. Wow,
I
that's
would say
interesting.
this.
me,
After
Dad.
drinking more of it, you barely taste
Yeah.
the
That's what
the
happens.
bitterness.
When you get drunk, when you
just
start
keep
getting more and more drunk, it's what happens.
I'm actually I was surprised by the edge that this one had on it, especially after drinking that last one we just drank.
Mhm.
It's pretty good for just a pale ale, not an India pale ale. That's actually got some kick.
Cool.
So yeah, everyone. Oh, single hop. Oh, okay, I can totally see that.
Dave's
Okay.
a beer expert.
Yeah. So everyone, Pseudo Sue pale
You
ale.
know-
See if you can get a sponsorship from it because we
I
will.
love that. Oh my god.
Because we will totally back this up. Toppling Goliath Brewing Company. You rock.
Do you remember when Dan used to do beers?
I think he still
Dan
does
is a
beers,
person who used
but
to work
yes.
here before my time.
You know, coincidentally enough, the other day, in my memories, I know you don't do Facebook, but in my memory feed on Facebook, popped up when I gave him a Hetty Topper, and his
Never had that.
our back and forth.
I want
Hetty
to
Topper.
try it.
It is quite. I'll try to make sure I hook you up.
I remember when he used
Thanks,
to
Dad.
make the pumpkin ones. Those were delicious. We would
No.
fight for those.
Yeah,
and
you can fight for the.
I'm not a huge fan of
Boom.
pumpkin.
they were
Not
they were
for
good.
me.
Yeah.
He made a couple of decent beers.
Yeah.
Maybe the pumpkin one was decent, but I couldn't give.
Maybe it's just
I just
something that
couldn't- I couldn't do it.
The one was something that because I don't really taste a lot of pumpkin flavor stuff, and
How? In this day and age in New England, how do you not taste? It's like the pumpkin in
'Cause
your
I
face.
don't-
It's just like give me a break with the pumpkin.
I don't go to Dunkin' Donuts a lot. I don't.
It's called Dunkin's, please. it's changed.
Dunkin', yeah,
Okay.
Get it right. They're gonna sue me.
Okay.
Dunkin'. There's no donuts anymore.
Okay.
There hasn't been for years.
Whatever the name is.
Actually, I think it's only a month.
Yeah, like it's not
Years.
something. Even if it's available, I won't go for it. Like I don't. It's not something that I am
Yeah,
used
no,
to
Dunk
ordering.
sucks.
Dunks sucks
Why did they still take out the
Not
donut
a
out of
spot.
it?
because
Not
the
a
donuts
sponsor.
suck, and they lose money on donuts probably.
Because this is what we used to sell.
They make more money on the coffee.
So you're telling me they're not gonna sell donuts anymore?
They probably for
Are
the
you
time being they
serious?
will. What
Those
happened?
boneheads picked Nancy Pelosi.
I mean,
I-
hashtag good. I don't want a
I-
Republican.
I
I don't want
like-
fudge in there. I want
I-
a Democrat.
Are you like seriously, Nancy? Like they have learned nothing.
That's-
They
So-
learned nothing.
so
She
I-
was Nancy
so I'm
Pelosi.
thinking-
they were trying to get her not
I
to
think
be
she's just
the one-
transition. She's a transition leader. While the
She's
newer people,
transitioning?
the new people come in, and then they'll bring them up to the House Speaker. But she's the best one to have right now for Democrats.
No,
Who else would you pick?
they're missing the boat.
Who
Anybody else?
they need her?
Change.
She is
Someone not
somebody
a
different.
freaking
Yeah.
skeleton.
Yeah.
They're gonna use her, and they're gonna bring someone else in. Don't worry, Dave. It's gonna be okay.
Like even drooling Joe Kennedy would have been a better option.
I think Nancy was the best choice for right now. Hold on, Joel's on his phone. What's he looking at? What's he looking
I'm
at?
s- looking.
He's on Instagram.
I'm
He's
not
in-
on Instagram. I'm looking Nancy Pelosi. She win the Speaker of the House.
Yeah, that's what we just said.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just looking at it.
What were we talking about for? You were saying
Look at her closely.
Your
and say-
huevos.
Look at her closely.
I
And
do
say,
like eggs.
Not that egg.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dave is literally dying right now from drinking beer. He's like his heart. He's
I'm
he's
about-
punching his
I'm-
chest.
Yeah, I'm about to jump across the table and punch him in the chest.
So this is
What is going on?
called the reverse swallow.
Oh.
No, I've never heard of that. I'm a
So-
fast forward swallow to me.
So So, ever had something get stuck in your throat and you feel it slowly work its way down,
Mm-hmm.
and you can feel your esophagus pushing it down
Yeah.
like a chip or something like that? So this is the same
No.
sensation, but it's the other way.
Okay.
So
So-
it's trying to get out.
It's trying to get back up.
He's
What?
not only
Oh, 'cause
he's
you've been
not
drinking
only
beer,
an expert on
and it's-
beer.
No, no. He's
He's also an expert on swallowing. I just want to point that out.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
He's
was good.
amazing.
That was good. Yeah. So, it's a esophageal spasm, where
shit.
where the
Yeah, Dave went
Hold
to.
on,
it goes
I'm
up.
I'm writing
Hold
this
on, no,
down.
Dave's an
because
expert.
those
He
are
went
big
to-
words.
He went to BC. He's pretty good.
no, I went to a doctor who told me that's why
He went to
happening.
BU for real. He went to BU, Boston University.
Let's go Terriers.
He's a big fan of Boston and their hockey team.
Oh yeah,
Huge fan of it.
he loves those sticks.
Did your wife go there as well? I forget.
She did, but we did not know each other while we were there.
So how'd you guys meet?
So we
Tell
met
me.
from community theater.
That's wonderful.
It was fantastic.
What production? You don't know? Off the top of your, she's gonna be pissed.
No, I don't think so. It was either 42nd Street or Crazy for You. I believe it was 42nd
I've never
Street.
heard either of those.
Never heard of 42nd Street?
I'm not big into plays.
Okay. So, of all the dancing musicals of all time, 42nd Street is pretty much the one.
It's not like West Side Story.
Probably second only to, or
Okay,
second
okay.
after, or bleh, West Side Story would
Was
probably
this
be second to
was
it.
this held in Boston's production?
No.
It was a local community theater.
Andover, to be specific.
Oh
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, it was very nice.
yeah.
Oh, Merrimack College.
Merrimack College, and this was in 1993. I'm hearing.
So
Bite me. 2000, it would have been 2004 or 5.
so it's post
Yeah.
post 9/11. Okay.
yeah.
2003 or 4, actually, I think. 2003 or 4.
So how did you do it? You put up your swag.
He just
like
danced into her arms, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I tried as hard as I could, so I had no chance.
Yeah.
And then
And
then about 3 years about 3 years later, when I finally stopped trying, that's when
Yep.
that finally came together.
Interesting. You stopped
The
trying.
one thing I told my
that's
friend-
like the secret is to not try.
It really
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Show no effort.
It
That's the
is. It
secret.
is. You gotta pretend like you don't care.
Mhm.
I had
know
a
what?
friend that had the same problem in high school.
Yeah.
He would carry the girls' books. He would do anything for her. Help her with any homework she needed.
And now they're married with 3 kids.
no, no.
Oh,
And
really?
then
Really?
I told him like, what are you doing? Just pretend like you don't care, and you're gonna be okay.
See, by the time I got to that point, it's not that I didn't care, but it was like, okay, this ain't happening, so I
Yeah.
relaxed.
Yep.
I was like,
Nice.
okay, whatever.
Nice.
We'll just be
nice.
friends.
You know,
And then I'm like, wait a minute, what's happening? Oh,
no. It's,
look at
it's,
that.
It's one thing is the problem is, women they like to test you. They want to see if you are for real, or you're just pretending.
Mhm.
So I'll give you an example. Let's say you're at a job, and you like a girl, right? So let's say in this job, people have to take out the trash, right? And it's her turn. And I don't know where you come and you're like, hey, what's up? Don't worry about it. I got you. And you take out the trash, right? Then let's say there's another coworker. Let's say this coworker is an elderly woman, right? And it's that elderly woman's chance to take the trash. If she noticed that you didn't do the same thing for that lady, that means that you're just doing it to get with her. Not because it came out of your heart or that's how you is.
It came out of your ass.
It's
Joelle,
just you're trying
AKA
hard.
Casanova.
But if she does see you do the same thing, if she
Joelle,
sees
where
you,
were you when I was in high school?
Yeah,
I
what
could've
the
used
fuck,
you,
man? Shit.
if I'm serious, if she sees you
I
doing
could have been
the same
something.
thing,
I could have been a Latin lover.
she'll realize that that's how you are, and if that's what she wants, she'll pick you. Because we don't have a choice.
We don't have a choice.
Yeah, they got the upper hand on that side.
It's true. Which is funny because I think there's more girls than guys in the world.
Oh yeah, it's
Like,
like
that's the
2
funny
to
part.
1.
It's
2
funny-
to
it's
1,
funny.
and then in the U.S. I
Is
might
it
be
even that
wrong.
high? Is it that high?
Yeah, it should be 2 to 1.
Wow.
I might be wrong, but
I believe it. I believe. So yeah, theater, Dave. You sing, or you just dance? What do you do in the theater?
I'm a triple. No. No. I sing and act. I definitely cannot dance,
That's fun.
which is funny because my wife is the dancer.
So do you ever do improv or anything like that, or is it just
I tried
the
that
strictly
for a while.
scripted shit?
I tried improv stuff for a while, but it was not working. But yeah,
I've looked into
scripted.
improv myself, and it's like it seems like a fun thing to do, but doing it costs a lot of money.
I had
It's
a-
like they want to charge you just to just show up for the improv.
See, I've never had that. Usually, the improv that I've been involved with was an improv show that I went to who wanted audience participation.
Oh,
So I'd jump up on stage and do my thing because that's what I do. And
Mm.
those experiences were good, but ultimately I'd rather have it scripted in front of me and have time to
yeah.
think and, method act.
Yeah, right there. I see at the bottom it says women
2-1. There
2
you
to
go.
1.
You could have just told me. I didn't have to look at it.
So incels
But
out
thank you, though.
there, stop whining. You can get a girl. You know what an incel is?
No.
Involuntary celibate.
You have your pick.
They're
You have your pick.
incels are like they're kind of like girls don't want to be with me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like I should give up, and it's like it's their problem, not mine.
Okay.
Very very millennial in thinking, but
If I can marry a 6 foot tall hot woman, anyone can do it.
anyone can do it. Let's be honest.
can be
Especially in 2018, it's not that hard to meet girls. Let's be honest.
You just gotta wait.
You just gotta you swipe.
Some guys,
Well, I
some,
would I don't know if I'd go that route.
some guys, have it easy. They, for whatever reason, girls like them. They look okay, whatever the reason is. Others have to work a little bit harder.
I know someone just like that who would literally use Tinder,
Mm-hmm.
get matches, talk to girls who are attractive, and never go meet them. He would just waste their time, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, "What are you fucking doing?"
Because he's scared.
Do-
Is
He's
he
scared. He's scared. That's a lot of
But
millennials are scared.
what's going to happen? You're not going
I
to see
don't know.
them
It's like
ever
it's in,
again.
it's in
if
their mind.
whatever.
It's in their mind. It's like this wall they can't get across. They can't
Just-
climb.
Just jump. Just
I tell them
jump.
that. I tell them, but it's hard. A lot of people can't do
Well,
it.
especially if it's blind. It's not like if you screw up, it's not like you have to see that person or their friends again.
That's why you just get
really.
drinks.
Yeah.
Done.
Just get some drinks.
I did there was no Tinder at the time, but
I don't know how you did it, Dave.
I did the whole match thing for a while.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man, with the number of drinks I bought, it cost
You
me a
bought them the
fortune.
drinks?
I bought them the drinks,
Oh
yeah.
my god, I didn't do that. I split.
Yeah.
I'm a cheap fuck.
No,
Like,
no,
I
it's
would
not,
just be
it's
like-
not. It's not only that. That proves a point. It's like I'm not bending over for you. We're splitting
Mhm.
this. We're
Well,
having
that's a good
date,
point. But
But if you're,
they were all
I feel like if you pay, maybe you do it
I'm
for
a
a date.
little
But
old-fashioned
if
that way.
if that's what you do,
But it's 2018, and
Yeah,
they
that's
want
what
to
it
be
wasn't then.
equals. But I'm just saying in general
Yeah.
now, like
it was
people listening.
2005 then. Or
Yeah.
Oh my
4.
gosh, that is pre-Obama. That's oh my god, pre-Trump.
Oh yeah. Pre the
yeah,
shit
I
show.
feel like nowadays, if you're not, if it feels like you're desperate, they'll be like, oh, he's just thirsty.
I am
He's,
so glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Yeah.
It's a scary world.
I can imagine. I would not want to have to deal with this.
It's really hard to find somebody that
That was a good
i-
swallow,
is
by the way.
logical. Oh, I'm telling you,
That came through loud and clear.
They sell this one at the beer by
It doesn't
Chipotle.
bother me. The bitterness, it doesn't bother.
This one's not
me
that bitter.
Why are you putting the mic on your neck?
Cause so you could hear my swallow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good pickup. Good pickup.
Now he's beatboxing. I think he's drunk.
He's had two 16-ounce beers, I think so.
1.5.
1.5.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Oh shit. Jabal's
So yeah, dating in 2018. Like,
I
what
don't
is
know.
it like, Vinny?
I haven't been dating since 2017.
No, that's a
Okay,
good, well,
so-
that's
so-
good.
so
well, no,
how-
you're still dating. You're still dating. You're just dating one
We
person.
live
No.
together.
He lives with her.
Are you
so-
married?
Not yet. I
Nothing's
could marry.
set in stone.
Can a minister marry himself?
Can a what?
A minister marry himself? I'm a
No.
minister.
You're a
or-
minister?
I'm ordained.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So if I want to get married, I could get you.
Yeah.
Are you serious though?
That's what's
Yeah.
gonna
Oh,
happen.
really? In what faith?
I don't know, some internet one.
I don't know. I don't
You're
care.
not an
As-
ordained
It's like
minister.
it's open ministry. That's what the program is.
as
It is.
long as you could sign and say that I got married.
Okay, so
you're
so
doing
the
it.
person who got me into getting ordained, he did marry someone this year. He married somebody at their wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, me and my
Are you
girl.
ordained, or do you have a license to marry?
I'm ordained. I don't know what I need to do to get a license to marry somebody, but I
'Cause,
am
mean,
ordained.
you can get a license to
I have a business
be an
card
officiant of a
in
wedding.
my wallet or at home. I don't know where it is, but yes, I'm ordained.
Interesting.
You can get it online for free. Fun fact: you can get ordained right now.
Well, it's like the end of last year's Big Bang Theory.
What's that?
Big Bang Theory.
What's that?
That's a TV show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Television
Is it?
program.
Where
it?
Mark Hamill said, and now by the power vested in me by the state of California, and you too can do weddings.com. I now pronounce you.
I believe it.
wife.
I'd have to ask this person who married them what he had to do to make sure it was official.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm ordained.
for reals.
So
For
in
reals.
Maine, you don't need basically anything. You can, like, if you want to get married, you can just go and get married. Just sign the little dotted line and get married.
I thought
As
that's
it should be, I
how
guess.
it was here. You just go to the town hall and
No, in Massachusetts, there's a waiting period.
waiting.
Is it a month or 2 or 3?
Really?
So you go and you
Jesus
say, hey, I want to
Christ.
get married. Then you have to wait a month, and then you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to make sure you're serious, so you have to wait.
Okay.
Whereas like Vegas or whatever, you can just be like, I'm ready now. Here we go.
Let's go.
Yep.
Just do it.
How did we get down this road? Oh yeah, you were talking about
Getting married.
Getting dates in 2018. I don't know how we got here.
see, getting dates in the 90s and 2000s. I mean, that was the old-fashioned way, man.
I can't imagine going to a bar and talking to people. I can't imagine it. Like trying to meet girls. It's like
Yeah.
the pool is so small of that bar you're going to.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how it's going to be in that bar.
Yep.
And then you compete with other guys, talk to girls.
Not only that, it's like
How did they do it?
See,
chances are
it
though the
wasn't ba-
people in there, their life is just fucked up.
but look at me, it wasn't bars though either. It was
That's true.
it was groups. It was groups of people doing things.
Yeah.
So in my case, it was community theater.
That-
Where did you meet your wife?
We actually work together.
Okay, the workplace.
We went to the same school,
always,
but
always dangerous, but the workplace.
we went to the same school. I didn't really notice her, or she didn't notice me.
You did the
and-
Joel method. Perfect. You don't notice them. You don't even talk to them. Give them the time of day. Fuck
And-
that.
And we met at work. Yeah,
But yeah, the old school way of doing things was at work
yeah.
or some other activity. You know,
Mhm.
whatever you did. So in my case, it was community
Community theater.
and I had the advantage of being.
The
Not only did I have the 2-to-1 advantage,
Yeah.
but I had the straight advantage.
Yeah, the
Where-
stray event.
Yes,
Because you're not gay doing
Where-
theater.
Exactly.
Little bit.
Where I was the
I
straight
mean
guy
that
doing
line,
theater.
that line right there about you being straight. is
Now, I'm going to ask you a
nuts.
question. So you still do theater with your wife. You guys still do it, right?
Yes.
Do you find the difference in sexuality orientation-wise is different than it used to be? Because I feel like even like I'm gonna compare D&D
Well,
to
there are
it.
definitely more straight guys now.
Yeah,
than there would
because
have
like
been,
even
10,
D&D
15,
now
20
with
years.
Dungeons and Dragons is more like it's like people of all kind of like
Adults.
adults do it.
Yep.
Not just like the quote unquote nerdy people, but it's like
Right.
everyone who wants to just does it.
When
now.
I was a
It's
kid, it was
different.
only nerdy kids.
The stereotypes are different. There's, like no more stereotypes.
I always been open-minded, so
good for you.
I got along with a lot of people. It didn't matter if they were called nerds or if they were just the.
Except for the kids who want
Punk
to
rock
knife you
and
on
stuff.
Lawrence. That's
Theater
the
is
difference.
still-
I didn't. Well, I in general get along.
Throw
with
back to our
people.
last episode.
If you're not an asshole to me, I'm not gonna be an asshole to you. That's
I-
my motto, and I don't care what you like. Even and if you tell me, hey, I like this, I will go and try with you and figure out if I like it or if I don't like it, you know. And I will
Yeah.
tell you, oh, I'm not really into it, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
I won't be like, oh, you're a nerd or you're this and that just because I don't like something.
Theater is definitely diversifying, but it's still ultimately primarily for people who otherwise feel uncomfortable
Mm-hmm.
in whatever the scenario is. So they're looking for a place where they feel more comfortable, they feel more welcome, they feel more able to express themselves, that sort of thing. So that's definitely true still.
Yep.
But oh shoot, Doogie Howser, what was his name?
Oh, you get it. Now I'm drawing a blank.
Don't look at me.
Neil
Neil Patrick Harris.
Harris.
As Neil Patrick Harris said, it's not just for gays anymore.
Yep.
It's a fantastic thing. Look it up on YouTube.
Do you pay money
Not
to do
just for
theater,
gays.
or do you pay to do it as a volunteer?
50-50 as to whether or not I pay or volunteer.
What are you paying for when you have to do it?
So you're paying for dues to be in the organization,
Interesting.
and the dues cover things like so a theatrical production costs a fortune.
Mhm.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Even like these little community theater things, because you're gonna spend $5,000 on the rights to the show alone,
Okay.
and then you got to pay an orchestra, and then you got to pay a venue, and then you got to pay for sets, and then you got to pay for costumes. So it's not unusual for even today. Most of the shows that I'm involved with are going to have budgets $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000,
Wow.
And how much are you paying to be involved in these things?
a couple $100.
Really?
So like the biggest show we did when I was, in my original group in the early 2000s was $60,000. It's kind of what broke us. Actually, was that we spent $60,000, but you'd be amazed at how much it costs to do those things. Like
Yeah.
just renting Chelmsford High School for the week
Mm-hmm.
of the show. So 1 week is like $8,000.
God. No,
Wow.
like the main actors, they paying to be in this? Are they just like
No.
no?
Oh,
Okay.
the main actors, yes.
Yeah, I was like the
They're paying
like
to
the,
be in it, yes.
the headliners for the show,
Yep.
and they're hoping to be discovered, I guess, in like larger productions or
Nope, this is just kind of where they've fallen at this point, and
okay.
they're just doing it for enjoyment.
Yep. So
That's
it's
it.
like a
It's
hobby.
interesting.
It's a hobby.
At
Yep.
that point.
And think about it. I mean, so I do hockey too. Like that costs like
Yeah,
that costs like $300 or $400 every 4 months.
Yep.
So I mean, if you're spending $200 a year or 2 or 3 times a year to be in a show, I mean, same thing. It's a hobby.
interesting. But I feel like with like community theater, you wanted to be discovered as like a headliner in the production.
No, I think most people realize
And they're
that if
using
you're
it
at the
to,
point
like-
of community theater, that it's over.
Yeah.
You're
What
not
if
going
people are
anywhere.
starting out though in like community theater?
Well, those people when
does that exist?
I think
you'll get a very small number of people that are like 15, 16, 17, 18, maybe even 19 or 20 years old who are like,
Okay.
I'm trying to make it still. But
Okay, yeah.
After
Yeah,
that point, it's already over.
I mean I think
But
if,
is it though?
19 or 20? Oh, it's over.
It's interesting.
if
'cause I feel
they
like-
want to
oh,
be
yeah.
discovered, I think they'll go to
But-
try out for a play, see if they get
but
the
like
part.
what play? Like Boston?
know.
Are we talking like New York to be discovered? Like
Yeah. So
Like look at the guy from Game of Thrones, the
who? Which one?
the little guy.
Peter Dinklage?
Yeah. He if you listen to a speech that he did at his old college,
Mm-hmm.
he freaking try a lot. And,
I bet.
y-
I mean,
you
it's
know,
not easy being a dwarf. You have to find certain roles for dwarfs to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and then he eventually he
But
hit
he's
it big.
been in the business for like over 20 years though.
if you really think you're
No,
going to make it,
but he
the thing
never
you do-
really make anything. Like he was working at like really freaking crappy jobs, and
I remember
live-
him from Nip Tuck. That
Yeah.
was like I remember him essentially that's where I first saw Peter Dinklage as Nip
Yeah.
Tuck. And then it was Game of Thrones years later.
No, yeah, like eventually he caught a break, and
Yeah.
he started
Yeah.
going from there, and then he ended up in Game of Thrones.
If you really want to make it in theater or TV, but just theater, you're either going to do it in New York or you're going to do it in LA.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what
Those
he was
are the
trying.
two places.
He was trying in New York.
So you better be a good waiter, or waitress,
Mhm.
and get good money, good tips to keep you going.
because
that's the
will,
secret.
He used
That's-
to live like in a crappy ass apartment.
Well,
Like,
well, even
or
look
like,
look at what's his name again. Back to Big Bang Theory. The guy who plays Sheldon,
Jim Parsons.
Jim Parsons.
Mhm.
He was 35, I think, when he got that role, and he literally would not give up. He was doing theater, just lived on nothing forever
it's
until he
crazy.
just got lucky. He got that role, and he worked he's won almost literally $1 million because he happened to just hang in there long enough that he got his role.
Yeah.
And even now, part of the reason why that show is ending is because he was like, okay, I did my thing. I got my money. I want to go back to what I was doing.
yeah.
So he's going back to theater. He's already been in multiple Broadway productions.
Good
and he
for
wants
him.
to go back that way.
Oh, he did. This guy did that. He went back to do the play that he never got, that he got rejected for.
Right.
He's like, I'm back now. I'm ready. You know.
Because obviously TV and movies is where you get the money. But
Yeah.
most of these people actually,
They want to do
they
it.
want Broadway to
Yeah.
be their thing.
This is-
Even
this
though
is-
the money isn't in Broadway. I mean, there's
Yeah.
plenty of money in Broadway. I'm not saying that, but it's
I
not.
know there
it's
is.
not-
The
it's
tickets
not-
cost
it's
a
not-
shitload.
Right. It's not TV and Hollywood money.
That's why they love like doing that. That's what you know they want to do.
They got their $1 million an episode for like 20, like
Yep. And they
200 episodes.
got their syndication. They're all set.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't need to work
They're
anymore.
golden. So now just do what you want to do, and that's what he wants. He's like, all right, I want to go back and do Broadway,
Good for him.
which community theater is not. But you know what? It's still fun.
It is. I know. I believe it. Like, I'm doing a podcast. I'm losing money on a podcast, but I do it every week 'cause I love to do it.
Yeah.
You should do community theater with me.
Send me some links.
Sure. Like even just start as tech. Obviously,
like,
you're a techie guy, so.
But that's so like with community theater though, it's like you gotta go for the rehearsals
Mm-hmm.
and then you go for every show every night.
Right.
In New Hampshire, I'm getting. Where do you do your ones now?
It's in Drake it.
Okay, in Drake it.
Yes.
I'd try it.
Yeah.
I'll let you know. I'll give you the information. Join in. You can do it too, Joel.
Me? Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know.
You fit right in because at the end of every rehearsal
Yeah.
and every production, you go out and drink.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that's
you
good.
gotta feel very. You're
You
gonna
know-
feel right.
You know what I've learned about life
Comfortable.
in the past like 6 months about like advancing your career or your life?
Yeah.
It's all about networking.
Yeah,
You can't.
that is.
You can't
that
sit
is-
in your office and wait for people to come to you.
Yeah.
You got to get out there and meet people.
Yeah, I
And
know
that's
that
really what it
that much.
is.
Like if you want to, let's say, go get a new job, or you made the decision. Okay, I'm leaving this job.
Yep.
You gotta network. You gotta go meet people. You gotta do different
It's
things.
it's 100% true.
That's
you can sit
why-
on Indeed all day and to get a new job theoretically, and it's not going to happen. You got to meet people and talk
Yeah.
to people
All the
because
connections.
everyone is applying for jobs.
yeah.
All the chances I've
It-
had have been through connections, not through
Yeah.
Indeed or any
Yeah.
of that shit.
Right. It is.
You can get an- you can get a job through
because
Indeed,
this is
especially if you're unemployed.
Obviously, this is how I got this job, you know, but like your personality, how
Everyone knows how I
professional.
got. Everyone knows how I got. Mine.
Yeah, like how professional you are.
Mhm.
You know how you present yourself. That's good. But once you have somebody inside a certain type of job, sometimes you don't even need a degree. You just need a good recommendation. If that person inside that job does a great job, is professional, it's liked by multiple people inside that job, they're gonna be like, oh, maybe that other person that he's referring is just like him. So let's give him a try. You know, instead of picking somebody randomly out of the freaking hat and it turns out to be an asshole.
I think you're just gonna find that actually working your ass off alone makes you a commodity because nobody does anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You do as little as you have to.
Amen. Dave's checking his phone again.
Okay, so you could edit this out. How long?
It's been an hour.
It's been an hour. I think
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah. I just wanted to record longer than Dave said he had to leave early. Remember that? Remember Dave said he had to leave early?
Yeah.
And it's been an hour.
Shit.
He's got a lot to do tonight. Community theater, probably. Got to go audition.
Not tonight. That's actually tomorrow night.
What's the next production?
Coincidentally enough, 42nd Street.
Never heard of it.
Yep.
Never heard of
I'll
it.
send you some links.
Great.
I'm a minor role. My wife is the.
I don't sing, so
my
I
wife
can't
is
do.
a
I don't know if I can do
choreographer.
community theater.
Though there are plenty non-singing roles.
Perfect.
I wouldn't know.
I just
want to
want to dance.
You can be a tree.
It could be a tree.
Okie the tree that's
You- you
open
could-
still.
You can just stand there and just be a tree.
Oh my gosh.
There's always options. Worst case scenario.
Children, feed my acorns.
Worst case scenario, there is.
Throw me some dirt and water.
Worst case scenario, there's tech. So you can do sound. You can
Mm.
do lights. You can do move the sets around and curtains.
Mm. Do you guys use LinkedIn actively?
Mm-hmm.
Do you find getting a lot of connections off of community theater on your LinkedIn?
You know, I don't have anything related to community theater on my LinkedIn. Just all tech.
But like meeting people in general, though, do you find yourself being like looking up on LinkedIn and being like, let's connect?
yeah, I mean, I'm connected with all of my community
I
theater
f-
people.
I want.
but,
I
want
found that-
300
but
plus
all
by
of
next
them
year.
are not theater people.
If
as
you
far as their
Yeah.
professions, they do
Yeah,
other things.
that's how it's
Yeah.
networking.
I get a lot of connections from my old college. There's people that I don't remember or never seen.
But like,
and
why
they
would you
send
want
me
to
a
connect with
request.
them then?
Yeah, see, that's
That's the
I-
thing.
I
Why would you
refuse
want
those
to do
connections.
that? Like, I would
refuse those
accept it.
connections.
I would accept it, but
I
like,
don't
what's
know.
the point?
LinkedIn just told me that the more people you have, the better chance you
It,
have.
it
looks
is
better.
but like,
Yeah.
do you know
I don't
if
know.
there's people like if a recruiter contacted that person, what could they say about you
Well, I'm
if
not.
they never met you
I'm
and you
not-
connected with
I'm
them?
not going
Yeah.
to refer that person. I'll
No, I'm saying,
refer
what if
somebody-
you're applying for a job
Yeah.
and that recruiter contacts that person and says, "What do you know about Joel?"
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, "Oh, I guess we went to college together. I don't know." Shrug. And that's like the downfall of LinkedIn in general is if you shoot out connections all day like Facebook, it doesn't make sense in the end.
Yeah, but I don't think
You want someone who
a
can say, be
recruiter
like,
is gonna-
Joel is a great worker. He's fantastic. He's very knowledgeable
But-
in his profession.
That's why you have your references.
There's nobody out there that would possibly say that.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Look him in the eyes.
No, but like
Right
I
now,
look at
And
jobs.
tell me that.
I look at jobs through LinkedIn, and they look at LinkedIn in general when you applying for jobs. Like you can
Yeah.
apply through LinkedIn.
Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying.
So you want people who, I guess, know enough about you to speak of you if they were asked.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's LinkedIn.
Are we LinkedIn friends?
I hope
think
everyone
we
here
are.
is on
I think
LinkedIn
we are.
together.
Yeah.
They should be.
We should be.
Yeah.
We all need jobs.
Why? Things are going so well.
This is. I'm gonna say this is really stressful. Whatever the situation is, just
I don't want to go into it, but yes.
so you're just sitting.
Who'd you
there.
text? Your wife?
Mm-hmm.
Is she gonna listen to this episode? I'm gonna friend her on Facebook
Tell-
just for this episode and send it to her.
Tell your wife to have everybody at her hospital listen to this.
I don't.
Everybody.
Tell-
I feel like I'm not going to want to listen to this.
You're
It's
gonna
actually
listen
pretty
to it.
good.
I
Believe me.
think
I've
you're
been
gonna
on. I've
listen
been
to
on a
it.
lot of episodes. 40. This is our 40th episode.
Oh my God.
I've been
Yeah.
here for 40 times.
I've listened to like 10 of them.
I
but-
listened to
Oh,
a few
thanks.
of them.
You're welcome.
Quite a few of them. It's
Joel. They're not on YouTube. But you don't know how to listen to podcasts.
I say that because it
If you don't-
bothers you.
If you don't look
But I
on
do-
YouTube,
I
if it's
have
not on
listened
YouTube,
to-
it's not important. Just go to YouTube and search there.
I don't like installing a lot of apps. So
Literally, it's on Chrome. You go to SoundCloud.com
Yeah.
and go to this podcast.
I know that's where I listen to it.
I thought I have it on iTunes.
It's on iTunes as
Oh,
well.
okay, I was gonna
but
say,
it's like
like, wait
it's
a minute.
uploaded to SoundCloud, and it's then sent out to the different feeds.
Apple forever.
Forever.
Oh God.
So it's been over an hour now. Dave told me he'll be here for a short while, which was over an hour ago because he had things to do.
I do have to get going in a minute.
But yeah,
I
me
have
too.
To get going too.
It's after 5. It's 5:15
Yeah.
on a
It's
Wednesday.
quarter to
On a Wednesday.
If you guys have
3.
kids, you have to go.
Yeah. My wife.
Any,
has
There's
to
no
Any
other
last things to say
place.
for this episode 40? This is a big episode. Episode 40 is a big deal.
Yeah.
40. is
40
big.
since
40.
August
40
2017.
is a big deal,
we've
man.
Been going.
40.
Yeah,
is a
Dave's
big
40
deal.
now.
I am not.
So this will be released before your 40th birthday, right before December 26th.
That is, yeah.
So this is going to come out in 2 weeks,
Okay.
December 10th, I think that is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But so Dave, you're almost out of your 30s.
Do you want
I'm
to say
almost
something,
whoa,
Dave?
I'm almost in my 30s, so we're never in the same decade though, which is kind of weird. 29, 39, it's a big gap.
I appreciate you having me on
Yeah,
And
you'll
let-
be on again. Don't worry.
and letting me feel like I am not so far out of your decade. That
I'm just gonna
I
say
can't
community
contribute.
theater is a big deal. I'm happy you do it.
Thank you. Sir.
It's good that you do something besides just work and then go home.
I would say
You get-
this. I like the picture stuff that he does.
Yeah, I mean, having
you, Joel.
hobbies is important. You
Yep.
know, you don't have to worry about just buying things to make you happy. You can do things
Yeah.
to actually, you know,
you
feel
mean you
different.
don't need $500 million to be happy?
You don't. You don't.
No.
I'm just gonna say that it's that. Find something you like to do.
You don't need a
do it.
mansion to be happy?
It's true.
Wow. Man,
But,
all these
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
You know what you want. You're that man.
You do your
There's no doubt about
photography, you do your theater, and you work, and you provide for your family.
Yeah.
The 5 stars, the 5 pillars of everything.
And Joel has come all this way.
He's crossed from Dominican Republic to America, ended up in Lawrence.
He's achieved.
Uh,
Well, he got
he-
out.
he
Not too far.
What
though.
was the bigger achievement? Was it getting out of the Dominican or getting out of Lawrence?
I would say it's Lawrence.
I actually like where I was in Dominican Republic, but
Yeah.
you know.
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
yeah.
But your memoir is gonna be so lit.
And sooner or later, you are going to be in New Hampshire. I know it's going to happen.
I'm shifting that way. Yeah.
You're going to become a conservative. You're going to cross the
God.
line. And you're
You're
gonna
not
be in New
even a
Hampshire.
conservative.
I'm a borderline these
I would
days.
say
yeah,
borderline,
I would
yeah.
like to
Yeah.
be independent and open-minded.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Wouldn't
you know,
everyone?
The only
that's
problem with
what I
that is you
like.
can't vote in primaries.
Yeah.
Take it from
Mhm.
someone who knows.
Yep.
And Vinny,
But everyone,
look where you've gone.
I know. I can just. I know.
When you were just a child when you started here.
Yep.
He used to come
You,
and cry
you were
on
on
my lap.
You were on Tinder.
Yeah.
Over,
I've been on every dating
And
site
over?
imaginable except for Coffee Meets Bagel. I never did that one.
and now you have
40
An
episodes
amazing
of a
woman.
mediocre podcast.
You have the white girl that I want. Let me just say that.
you got the credit.
But everyone should just do what they want and not worry about. I don't know. I would say worry about money, but not too much, and just do what makes you happy.
Yeah, I just want to make sure my bills are paid, and
That's
I
all
can
you need, man.
just
Do
go
what makes
go
you
on a
happy.
vacation.
You can
once in
work at a
while.
job you hate and be miserable and make money, but
Do
what's
what
the
makes you
point?
happy, but be willing to work to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so beautiful.
That's it right there. That's the message.
Killing it, Derek.
If you can dream it, you can do it.